How's it going today, guys? We're going to look at yet another cleaner degreaser. Today it's going to be the Super Strength Greased Lightning. This is from a company called Home Care Labs out of Georgia. The label pretty much reads the same as the others, except for one or two small differences, including not recommended use on painted or clear coat surfaces. And if you do get it on there, flush immediately. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. Cleans grease, grime, soap scum, spots. So we're going to test it on a couple different areas. We'll test it on an engine compartment detail that we have to do. We have some pretty grimy surfaces on a seat and some mats and rug we can test it on. Let's do it. Okay, so we have an engine compartment here that hasn't been cleaned ever, so this will be perfect. We'll take a look around here and see if we can find the greasiest areas. There would be a good one. The reservoir for the master cylinder, that'll be another good one. So set the camera, we'll get a good layer of this greased lightning in the engine compartment, and we'll start agitating and see what we can bust loose. Has a little bit of a scent to it. I can't really explain what it is, kind of just a clean smell or a soapy smell. Either case, it's better than some of the, like example, Simple Greens. I'm not very fond of the scent of the original formula for that. One thing that's great, the trigger for the spray nozzle, and the spray nozzle itself is awesome, so when it's empty I'm going to be using that for other purposes. So we'll just start agitating around the engine compartment here and see what we can bust loose with this greased lightning. The unbonded light dirt just laying on the surface has been broken up and eaten away, and that's pretty much gone. So we're going to look for areas like this to test it on there. And what I'm looking for, especially on the stronger cleaners and degreasers, we're looking at the suds to see if they're turning a light brown, dark brown. Most of them will turn that way pretty much right on contact as it starts to break down and lift. In this case, I had to bring in a brush and start agitating the area. It's getting this reservoir here half decent, but we're going to try this here. This seems a little bit more bonded to the surface. Seems like a thicker coating of grease. And again, after a couple seconds here, I'm not seeing that brown, frothy evidence of the heavy grease and grime breaking up. We actually have to bring in the brush again to start agitating, and I don't see it doing too much with this area. And just having tested quite a few cleaners and degreasers here so far, a few of them would have broken that down pretty well so far. Okay, moving on. We have a few other tests for it. We have a vinyl seat here that's extremely grimy. It's supposed to be a very light tan color, and here it's almost like a dark brown. So we'll split it in half. We'll do the greased lightning on the left side, and for the right side we'll put it up against Super Clean. We're pretty familiar with Super Clean by now, so we'll have something to compare it with. For this, I'm just going to select a panel. I have a kind of soft, bristled detail brush. We're just going to agitate a little bit, wipe off, and see what it's done. I'll do the exact same thing with the panel directly across from it, and I'll try to agitate the same amount of pressure, the same amount of time for each side. Brush was quickly flushed, so no risk of contamination. huge difference between sides. There's just not a whole lot going on the left side. A lot of suds, a lot of reaction going on the right side. So let's mop off and take a look. And a nice obvious difference between the two sides as to which had stronger cutting power. So I'm going to step it up against Super Clean. I'm going to use a medium bristle brush and continue on and clean the rest of the left side of this seat. Then I'm going to finish the Super Clean side with just the soft bristled brush, detailing brush. We'll mop it clean. Then we'll come in and take a look and see if Greased Lightning has kept up with Super Clean, even with a slight edge. The Greased Lightning side is really dried up, so I'm just going to apply a little bit more to the scrubbing brush and finish up here. Alright, let's get this lifted dirt and residue off the surface here. Then I'm going to hop over and finish the Super Clean side. And for this side, I'll finish using the softer detailing brush. That'll do it. I'll mop up this side here. We'll come in and take a look. And there you have it. That gives you a good idea of where you're at with the cutting power. You know, the left side was done with a stronger bristled brush, the right side with a soft detailing brush. And you can kind of judge for yourself, you know, which side got a little bit cleaner. So we have yet another test with an extremely grimy mat. On the left, this time, it's going to be Spray 9. On the right, Greased Lightning. We're just going to apply the product. Nice layer. Going to agitate with like a medium bristled brush. We'll mop it off with a clean microfiber and come in and take a look. Alright, that's going to about do it. Let me mop this off. Then we'll do the other side with the Greased Lightning, and I'll use the same amount of pressure, and I'll try to agitate the same amount of time. We'll mop that up and take a look. Okay, that's going to do it for the Grease Lightning side. Let me mop this up. I do want to throw up before and after here because despite what the results are going to be between the two of these, they both did an excellent job on just the first pass. There is a remarkable difference between the left and the right side as the spray line cut a little bit deeper. It's just a little bit of shadow left from some of the spots, but they both did great on just the first pass. Okay, again, that was the Super Strength Greased Lightning. I'll put a link down below. B- C+. I pretty much put this right there with the LA Totally Awesome as it comes to strength, to cutting power. So if you have any questions or comments, or you'd like to add something else to the list, don't hesitate, put it in the comment box. Until then, Brian from Apex Detail, we'll catch you next time.